there, stampers, paper crafters, and Halloween enthusiasts. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com. And today is really exciting for two reasons. One, I am going to share the mother load of Halloween treat project ideas, 5 of them to be exact, and how to do all 5. And second, because it is my Stampin' Demonstrator group's monthly blog hop, and our blog hop theme this month is Halloween. If you're not familiar with a blog hop, it's when a group of people who blog get together with a common theme and share projects on our blogs. So my demonstrator group has some amazing Halloween projects to share with you guys. You are not going to want to miss theirs. So be sure to stay tuned to the end of this video because we have a giveaway for you and I'll tell you how to enter it. And then you're going to want to pop on over to my blog at the URL in the link of this video. 1, so you can get the free PDF, and 2, so you can take the blog hop tour and see everybody else's wonderful projects. All right, like I said, we have 5 projects to share today. All kinds of exciting things using the Stampin' Up! Spooky Night suite in the new catalog. All right, let's get started with the fun. And here are our adorable projects up close and personal. We are going to be doing 5 adorable candy treat projects today. They are this mini pizza box, and some great goodies inside of there, as well as this mini treat bag made from the Stampin' Up! Mini treat bag dies. Super adorable, filled with some goodies. These are wrapped Hershey nugget candies, and stuffing it up even more with the cat punch to make these adorable Hershey nugget kitty cats. And lastly, I will show you how to make this adorable candy bar wrap using a Hershey or any kind of candy bar. I'll show you how to measure up your candy bar so that you can wrap it in any size. They are all super fun and quick and easy projects, and they are all created with a combination of the brand new Stampin' Up! Spooky Cat stamp set and cat punch, which are a bundle. If you purchase them together in my online store, you can save 10%, as well as the coordinating Spooky Night Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. All of these are in the brand new Stampin' Up! 2017 holiday catalog, and this designer series paper is just fabulous. Very, very yummy paper. I've actually used quite a bit of it already. This is like my 3rd pack. Such fun design. So we're actually going to be using this designer paper a lot. We're actually going to cut some of the designs right out of the paper to make these super fun, quick, and easy projects. All of the supplies you can see here today are available in my online store, and I have this free PDF for you on my blog. It features all of the projects that I'm going to be creating today, as well as the complete supply list that we're using, and here's the best part, the measurements for everything that we're using. So you can go ahead and click on the link in this video's description to download this free PDF file. I'll have these with every video that I create, and there are hundreds and hundreds of video tutorials that I have on my blog for all different occasions if you love crafting. Okay, you guys ready to get started? The first project we're going to start with is the simple Hershey nugget wrap. This is super fun. Love these Hershey nuggets. They come in all different flavors. I happen to have a bag of just the regular milk chocolate here. And we're just going to wrap these. So we're just going to take a strip of that Spooky Night Designer Series paper, cut it down to 1 by 3 inch panels. I'm going to take some tear tape here. We'll be using this. It's a little bit stronger than snail on almost all of our projects. I'm going to put a little bit at the top and bottom of each of these panels. I love that you can just tear it with your finger. It makes it so easy. And then just tear off the protective backing. Start at the back of your Hershey nugget and just wrap that right around the chocolate. And boom, one quick and easy coordinating treat to go with our projects. Want to see that again? I know that was so quick and easy. Maybe you missed it. Let's do it one more time. Wrap it right around and boom, there it is. And you can do this with any designer paper. I love that it coordinates with all of our projects today. So if you're having a party, everything is going to match. Okay, next in our coordinating treats is our cat nugget. Same Hershey nugget chocolates here that we just used. We're going to want our cat punch, which you can purchase with the bundle with the stamp set or separately. Gotta love this cat punch, super popular. I think this is the #1 item that everybody wanted in this new holiday catalog was the cat punch. So I'm taking some pumpkin pie and basic black and stamping and punching that cat out twice. Okay, so for each project we have 2 cats and we have a little strip of paper with the measurements on the PDF. We're going to go ahead and take this little strip and score it. And the scoring blade on the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer is this lighter one. We're going to go ahead and measure this in 3/4 of an inch, score, and then go to 1 3/4 of an inch and score again on both the orange and the black. I'm making one of each, but if I was making multiples like 10 for a party, I would do them all at once. Do all of the cutting at once, do all the scoring at once, do all the punching at once, and then do all the assembly at once. I call that the assembly line. Okay, so now we are just going to take some more of this tear tape, wonderful adhesive, strong like bull. Place it on the top and bottom of each of those score lines and peel off the protective backing on each. And then we're just going to attach our cat to either side. Now make sure that the cat lines up so the tails are facing the same way, kind of so that the heads line up. And I am having my black and orange cats face the opposite direction so they can look at each other. And next up, I'm going to take little mini glue dots. Put maybe 1 or 2 down the bottom here to hold the Hershey nugget. And just place a Hershey nugget in each. And then we're just going to fold up our kitty cat and use 1 more mini glue dot on the back of his head to attach him together. And your cat is complete. You could dress him up too if you want. And there you have your Hershey Nugget cat treats for Halloween or for any cat party. And how much fun will these be decorating your Halloween table? Next up, we have the mini treat bag. On this one, I'm going to start with the stamping. It's the Trick or Treat from the Spooky Cat stamp set. And I'm actually going to stamp it 3 times because the last 3 projects all have this exact same coordinating piece on it. So we may as well just do it all at one time. So I'm going to go ahead and take a basic black ink pad and stamp the Trick or Treat 3 times on some pumpkin pie scrap paper. And then we're taking our classic label punch. I like to do this upside down so I can see exactly where I'm punching and punch those out. Okay, so we have 3 Trick or Treats. We're just going to put 2 aside for now. This is what it looks like when it's empty. We have a mini treat die. It's available in my online store, and we're going to be using that to create this super simple treat bag. And here are all of the pieces that come with the treat bag. And I'm going to be honest with you, when I originally bought this die, I really bought it for these extra pieces, the star, the heart, and the little bow, because I use them all the time. But then I started making these little treat bags, and they're so fantastic and quick and easy to make that it's quickly become one of my favorite dies. So I've got the Big Shot die cut machine with the magnetic platform. You can also use the multi-purpose platform that comes with it. I'm using 1 cutting pad, and we're gonna have 2 cuts for this bag. One will be the larger piece and one will be the smaller piece. I do have some measurements that can help you out on my blog. I'm using the same Spooky Night Designer Series paper so everything matches. I'm going to run that through with the big piece and then run it through again with the smaller piece. And what that does is it cuts and scores. So we have our score lines all ready to be burnished and go. Just a note, because I'm using striped paper here, you do want to make sure that your paper is facing the same direction. So for example, I want my stripes to be up and down. I don't want to put the second piece on like this or my stripes will actually be going in the wrong direction when I put the second piece on. So line that second piece up and send it through. That second piece also has a little score line on it, and it is going to attach to the back here for our second little flap, and we're going to attach it using some tear tape. We'll put the tear tape on this bottom flap as well. We won't. Whoops. Actually, nope. I did not. I accidentally put that on the outside, and I probably wanted to put it on the inside, but it's still going to work just fine. No worries. Learn from my mistakes. I'm going to peel off the protective backing. I'm going to put one more strip of the tear tape here. And we'll just peel off the protective backing on both of those sections. I meant to put the tear tape on the underside so this flap would show on the back. It's not going to hurt it one tiny bit. I'll just show you what the difference is in a second. Okay, so because I put it on the front, I need to put the front down so these panels attach to it, like so. So here the flap doesn't show, whereas on this one, because I put the adhesive on the underside, it does show. So those are the two different styles. Neither one is right or wrong, I guess. All right, and that's how quick and easy the mini treat bag goes together. All right, next we want to make some little pieces for it. Now you can stamp some little embellishments for it using the stamp set if you'd like. There's some really cute little pieces here. We're gonna do this really quick and easy by taking some of the designer paper. Wait till you see this. This is awesome. Same cat punch that we used on the stamp. It also fits this cat on the paper. They're exactly the same size and made to go in that punch. So you have all of these cats that you could use, or you could stamp it, either or. So we've got our cat on there, and we can go ahead and punch 3 of these cats because we'll actually be using them on other projects. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while I've got the cat paper out. All right, again, you could stamp these little pumpkins, or you could stamp some of the cute little images that are in this stamp set, but I am going to go ahead and cut out 3 cute little pumpkin designs here, and they don't even have to be the same ones. They can be different from the original. And if you want to keep going with that and cut out some extra pumpkins for the other projects, you can do that as well. You can do them all at the same time. In fact, while we're cutting, we may as well go ahead and cut them all out. Okay, so then I went ahead and cut out a hat from the little hat pattern to go on top of our cat's head, and we are ready for some assembly. First thing I did was I took some of the black vintage crochet trim. This also came out in the holiday catalog. Just this month, actually, September 1st, this whole product line came out. So just taking some mini glue dots and sticking them to the back of this crochet trim to attach it to I'm just attaching it to the front of this treat bag. I didn't want to tie it around because then it would tighten up the top of the bag, and getting the candy in and out would require untying it. So I thought just a decoration on the front might be just as effective and adorable and not hinder the candy process. So then I just trimmed off the extra, actually just leaving a little bit of a hair on either end, and I'll just take a mini glue dot and tuck those underneath the back for a more finished look. Okay, next we're going to take the trick or treat that we punched out, and these are mini dimensionals. These are brand new this year. So glad Stampin' Up! Came out with these. They are a must-have because that was too thin for a full-sized dimensional. So just peel off the protective backing, and that sticks right over our ribbon. Some snail or glue dot on the back of the kitty cat. And we'll just assemble our pumpkins the same way. These were a little bit bigger, so I could use a full size on the back of the pumpkins to pop them up. And our treat bag is complete. Now we just fill it with candy. Any kind of candy will do. And they are just adorbs, absolutely adorbs, and I love that they coordinate with everything. That is from the Stampin' Up! Mini Treat Bag die. All right, next I'm going to show you how to decorate this Hershey candy bar, which is absolutely adorable. One thing I found with candy bars is it doesn't even matter if it's a Hershey brand XL bar. It seems like everyone is a slightly different size. So even though I have the measurements for this particular candy bar on there, yours may even be slightly different. So I'm going to show you how to figure out how to measure your Hershey bar or your candy bar, whatever candy bar you're using. I'm taking a ruler and I'm just measuring the width of the candy bar here. This one is 7 inches. So I cut my designer paper 7 inches in width. And the thing is, you don't even have to cut the lengthwise. You can actually just kind of wrap it around and then cut it at the very end to get your exact sizes. Now to wrap it, super easy. I am just taking some, doing that off camera, sorry. This is some tear tape. I'm sticking this right to the candy bar. Gasp! I know everybody says, what happens once they have to rip it off to eat the candy bar? Yeah, you do. Now, if you want to get creative, I'm sure you can attach it to the wrapper so that it's not actually attached to the candy bar, so they can slide the candy bar in and out if you want to. But today, I am just attaching it to the candy bar, and oh well. So this is going right on the back with the tear tape, and I'm literally just wrapping like you would a present, only easier, right around. Oops, I did not rip the backing off of that, so it didn't stick. There we go. Okay, this is the layering circles die, and this is the 4th from the largest layering circles die that I'm going to use here to create a big moon. I'm just taking a little scrap of pumpkin pie designer paper and our Big Shot, and we're just going to run that through. Same exact settings as before. And that makes our circle out of the pumpkin pie. Okay, I've got some pumpkin pie ink and a Stampin' sponge. I did add these 2 pieces to the supply list. They are optional, but I think they add a lot to this particular project. I loved making this moon nice and bright orange, like a harvest moon. Just by the sponging, it just adds so much to it. And we've already cut all these pieces together in the last project, so they are ready to go. We're just going to take our crocheted trim and wrap that around the candy bar, and then just assemble everything else. Got our trick or treat right up there in the corner, and our big moon. Could be a setting sun as well. And kitty cat. And then we'll put the rest of these guys on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. And our Hershey bar project is complete. Quick, easy, and super fun to make these for the kids, the school treats, for the grandkids, for your trick-or-treaters. They will love these fun little treats, and for your Halloween parties. All right, now it is time for our grand finale, 5th project, using the Spooky Cat bundle and the Spooky Night Designer Series paper. And this is the mini pizza treat box. How adorable are these? They come in a pack in my online store. They are so super cute. I just threw in some candy that I had in an assortment here, and a couple of the wrapped Hershey nuggets that we did in the first step. So I thought they made a really cute addition to this little treat box. I'm going to show you how to make this little window in the box, and then we're going to decorate it to match all 5 of our projects, and our set is complete. Okay, so these come in a set of 8. In my online store. I do have the ordering information at the link in this video's description. And I'm going to show you how to put it together in just a second, but first we want to cut the window out of it. We're going to use the same layering circles dies that we used in the last step. The 2 dies that we're going to want are the 4th largest circle and the 2nd largest scallop. We've got the Big Shot die cut machine, magnetic platform, and 1 cutting pad. Taking the mini pizza box. Now this is the top part right here. I'm going to lay that down and take the circle, and I'm punching it kind of out of the center. 1 cutting pad on top and crank it through. And that punches out our window for our pizza box. While we have the Big Shot out, let's go ahead and cut our scallop. And I'm literally using just the scrap from this mini treat bag that we did a few minutes ago. I'm going to line these two up together. So I've got the circle and then the scallop together. Crank that back through the Big Shot. And that's going to cut our decorative ring that we're going to use over our pizza box. Okay, so before I do the assembly, I'm going to attach a window sheet. These window sheets are available in my online store, and I have the information again on my blog and the measurements on my free PDF. Just click on the link of this video's description. I just took some snail around the pizza box on the inside, just around that circle that we just cut, and then we're going to attach that window sheet, and that is on the inside. So now we can assemble the pizza box. Those two flaps just fold in, and then the front just folds right over it. And then this just tucks right in. And that is our little pizza box. And now we have a little window in there. Isn't that adorable? Just using that snail adhesive again on this scallop ring that we just created to attach it to the front. Just put some snail on the back of that. There we go. And just like we assembled everything else, gonna take a little bit of snail and some dimensionals to assemble the last pieces to decorate our box. And this little trick or treat went on the front. And our fun little pizza box is assembled super quick and easy, just like the rest of our projects. They are fantastic for Halloween and fall October parties, and for the kids and for the school projects. So quick and super fun to make. Again, all of these supplies are in my online store along with the free PDF. Just click on the link in this video's description. All right, now let's hear about that giveaway. Well, I hope you enjoyed all of those amazing Halloween projects. I love that they all match. Our Stampin' Demonstrator group giveaway is this fantastic Oh Happy Day card kit. Everything is included in this kit that you need to make all of these awesome projects. And this is a blog hop entry contest. There is no purchase necessary. In order to enter the contest, what you'll want to do is leave a comment on my blog. Make sure to use the hashtag #StampItContest, all one word. This is what enters you into the contest. And we always love nice comments as well if you like the projects. Now you may enter multiple times by leaving a comment with the same hashtag on each blog in the hop. One entry per person per blog. We'll be drawing the next winner on our October blog hop, which is October 21st. And if you've missed this deadline, don't worry. I have so many wonderful giveaways that are active right now. Just pop on over to the specials page of my blog at the link in this video's description. Thanks for joining me today.